Yeah, get in focus, you little whore. Hola, amigos. American Chavez is coming to the big screen. There are some videos I know that I can't make and stay on YouTube. I start off by making a YouTube video, and then I realize that it's just way too red pill for YouTube. So I've got to put it on Bitchute. Like this new TikTok craze, Holocaust pornography. I don't think I would cover that with the decorum and sensitivity I'm sure it deserves. I won't say it. Or the woman spurging out over the 300 movie because she tries to make the Spartans the bad guys for wanting to protect themselves from cultural enrichment. Diversity sucks. The Spartans were awesome. I made 2 videos on the cuties issue, but they came across as offensive for some reason, so I had to stick them on Bitchute. America Chavez should be safe for me to cover. Gabby Rivera is Puerto Rican, i.e. from Spain. A POC, yes, but just barely. Also, I don't think she speaks any more Spanish than Yo quiero Taco Bell. Are they going to put her in a movie? Of course they are. Gabby's comic was a failure because Gabby is retarded. If Marvel was logical, they'd go with their strengths, not their weaknesses. But movies are not made to make money, they're made to push ideology. I don't have a problem with America Chavez. There should be more Latins in comics. They're almost the majority in the country, and they are totally underrepresented in comics. And when they are included, they're usually Afro-Latinos, which is actually pretty rare. But comics don't think that Latinos are dark enough, so they have to darken everyone up, and it looks ridiculous. Gabby Rivera, Puerto Rican, i.e. from Spain. But she seems to think that she is some disadvantaged, oppressed lesbian. I'm not quite sure how that works out. Oh, and she also has some very serious daddy issues. She hates men and Europeans who I guess are not from the Mediterranean. And so she's also got issues with race and sex in general. Unfortunately for her, men are the ones who buy comics, which explains why her comics failed miserably. But she also did BB Free, which was about a fat little Mexican girl who hates her father. It went 3 issues because Latinas and black girls don't buy comics. Lo siento. Those are not your customers. They're not your audience. We fight for America Chavez the same way she fought for us. You ready, amigos, amigas, amigs. That's just fucking retarded. Okay, I just saw her TED Talk, so I think I have her accent down pretty accurately. After my mom's died, I left a parallel. I found spaces on Earth where little brown girls blended into the scenery and became part of the family. Once Abuela Santana offered me the first plate of arroz con gandules, I was one of hers. No preguntas asked. Didn't even know what a Puerto Rican was. I just knew these folks looked like me and let me in. Spanish. You're from Spain. Portugal, Spain, Italy, Greek. These people, they're so desperate to jump up the ladder of the oppression index that they make up their own categories for themselves. And when the streetlights came on and I had to find somewhere else to go, more familias opened their casas to me. In Cartagena de Mija, sold the egg for my moms with adventures in the manglares, fresh empanadas, and cubias about falling in love. Still, I was a tourist everywhere, lifting language and culture from the love of people who weren't my kin, but held me as their own. Though fist first, oh, that's not a visual for a lesbian. Ew. Into superhero, cause it felt right, like I was honoring my moms, you know? And everything shifted. She felt like home. You're from Spain, dude. You're from Spain. You're not an American, Indian, or Indo, whatever. You're from Spain, Gabby. You're Spanish. Okay, so what this is all about is an audition tape that claims America Chavez will appear in Doctor Strange in the multiverse. Now, I like Doctor Strange. I liked all the superhero movies, even the ones that nobody else liked, because they are what they are. You know, they're just they hold together. They're big budget. They do a lot of things right in like the production of the film. you're not really going into them to think too deeply. It's only films like the Disney Star Wars that absolutely are just, they break the willing suspension of disbelief because they're just so stupid. But even stuff like Suicide Squad, it was okay. I mean, they had a mission. They went on a mission. They had good costumes and good special effects. It kind of made sense. It didn't. I mean, that was pretty bad. But I mean, it wasn't like Dark Phoenix, Terminator, or Captain Marvel. Those were, wow, shockingly bad. Okay, so an audition tape leaked. America Chavez will appear in the highly anticipated sequel. I don't know when that's going to come out or how they're filming it, but it's like, I think we all know by now that the Wu Flu is a hoax, but they just keep holding on to it because they think it hurts Trump. Okay, a leaked casting call sought a teenage Hispanic female to play a supporting lead. Sequel, speculation the film would feature, I wonder if Gabby Rivera will have a part in the film. Speculation to reality is a new video appears to confirm that the dimension-hopping character will show up in the next phase of Marvel films. So, you're going to have to make her, she's a lesbian, right? So, you're going to have to include that in the storyline. Leaked video, 13-year-old, it's kind of young for the film, reads a scene wherein her character is interrogated by an unknown agency before explaining to them the concept of the multiverse. Why? Nobody wants to see a 13-year-old in a movie. Even other kids don't want to see other kids in films. As the legitimacy of this video, the accompanying rumors surrounded it, if yet to be confirmed, rumors should be taken with a grain of salt. Well, if you have the audition tape, then that's what it is. There's been no official confirmation along Benedict Cumberbatch's Doctor Strange. Created in 2011, Vengeance, written by, she hails from the alien race that exists in a different dimension. After her two mothers. So do they just scissory each other? How does... you've got two eggs. What do you do with two eggs? Sacrifice themselves to save the world from being destroyed by a series of black holes. Chavez runs away from home and begins to travel the multiverse in an attempt to follow in their heroic footsteps. Although Chavez is regularly identified as a Latin American, her identity as any sort of Earth-based race has become a point of discussion among fans due to her alien and non-Earth-based origin. Alongside being near indestructible, and she also punched Hitler. Wasn't that cool? She went back in time and punched Hitler. Okay, then why didn't she just kill Stalin, Mao, Karl Marx, Engels, and Hitler? Why didn't you just actually kill all those people? That's why time travel should not be put in stories. Punching Hitler. Did that make you feel good? Because it didn't accomplish anything, apparently. Alongside being indestructible, she's just Captain Marvel, enough to damage Captain Marvel. So do they scissor each other? She wields her signature ability to kick open star-shaped portals to other parts of the multiverse. An ability, I don't think they even pirate America Chavez. Ability to play an important part in connecting future projects. Nobody wants to see a 13-year-old play the part of a superhero. I don't know how that's going to work. Despite her supposed popularity and the push for her addition to Marvel's film franchise, Chavez has proven to be less than popular among comic book fans. Well, that's an understatement. 2017, she became the first Latin American LGBT individual, more scissoring, to headline their own solo series. Simply titled America, which I don't know how well that sold. It did not do well. The series ran for only 12 issues before being canceled due to poor sales. And like I said, BB Free went 3 issues, so keep up the good work. I think that was by Boom or somebody. She reunited her iteration of the Ultimates to discover the identity of the party responsible for binding, attorney, and sparking. Mainly, the story was about, oh my god, holy shit. Okay, so lesbian, probably gay. Dear God, what is wrong with these people? At least they gave her titties. Kind of a double chin then. That's kind of my Mike Miller signature double chin look. What the? Nice lats. Big triceps. Triceps are kind of in the wrong place there, though. Nice square jaw. Receding hairline. That's just disgusting. Could that be, if you just took that line away, yeah. If you just indented it to make it look like pecs, yeah, that would be a dude. I mean, it's already kind of a dude. I'm sure he's gay in the new, and he's probably gay too. I didn't even see this character up here. Yeah, definitely a lesbian. Okay, so she failed to garner attention outside of team-up books since 2017 because Gabby Rivera's retarded. Marvel's rumored plans include the character in upcoming franchise films and their own television series. Appears to be a risky and questionable one. Dude, they're not making movies to make money. They're pushing ideology, especially when Silver Age giants like Fantastic Four have yet to be properly. If you look around, you can download the original Fantastic Four and Captain America films. They're either by like Golan Globus or one of those guys who did the movies that Mystery Science Theater covered. I forget the guy's name. Like super low budget movies, but they are so much fun, especially the Fantastic Four movie where at the end of the movie they're driving away in a limo and his rubber arm is sticking out of the sunroof. It just looks absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys all next episode.